was surprised that Robbie went out. I was not a part of that. I didn't get to talk to Kylie. I was with Robbie in the room most of the time. So yeah, I think everyone except me and Robbie, I don't know, all the votes weren't read. I think they all voted for Robbie, which kind of sucks because I trusted him. But I think everyone's playing voting blocks now. So, I mean, that's better. I think everyone's just kind of going with what room they're in and they just talk and decide something. So.
All right, final 8. How's everyone feeling?
They're a little sleepy, I guess.
Yeah.
Not much talking.
There's a lot
Where's
of
the energy? All right, are you guys ready to roll in to the next thing that we have to do?
Yeah.
Yeah? You guys have 30 seconds to find a partner.
Yeah,
Time
pick a
begins-
partner.
Time begins now.
Who wants to be their partner?
Who wants to be my partner?
I'll be your partner.
Me?
Yeah.
Jordyn
Kylie?
and Erik.
Yep, John.
Who?
John and
Who said me?
Kylie.
Who said me?
Oh, I thought you said Kylie.
Oh.
I'll be your partner, Kylie. I'm happy to, Kylie. Yes, I'm
I'll
happy
be
to
with
be your partner.
Danny.
All right.
I couldn't tell who said my name. Who's my partner? Danny. I'll be with you. You said me first.
All right.
Okay,
Okay,
Danny and
Michael, do you have a
Kylie.
partner?
I don't have
Michael.
Okay. Here,
So Alanis and Victoria.
all right, we're gonna take a little bit of a twist on a classic, Jeremy's Challenge. For those of you that don't know Jeremy's Challenge, you're about to find out, but it has a twist involved. For this challenge, each pair will sequentially roll the numbers 1 to 6 on their dice, adding a solo cup to the bottom of their stack. If either person's stack falls, you must begin again. First pair to complete the sequence and have 4 solo cups each stacked in their hand wins immunity. Both of them will be safe from tribal council and everyone else will be vulnerable for the vote. For immunity, where 2 people will be safe from the vote. Survivors ready? Go. For this challenge, they are all partnered up. We have Alanis and
I got
Victoria together.
I got one.
Erik has one.
Has a 1.
Hey, one, you see?
Yeah, you're good, Danny.
Yeah,
You're good.
Alanis, you're good.
Jordyn, you can
From
start.
the bottom, Danny. From the bottom.
John, I can't see. I can't see. Yep,
I
you're
can't
good.
see.
Danny,
Okay, you're
add it
good,
from the
Jordyn.
bottom.
Victoria,
Kylie and
flip over
Danny
your
together.
cup.
No. Flip your cup over.
Correct.
Flip your
Eric,
other
go
cup
ahead.
over.
He has
Yeah, there you
unstacked.
go.
Eric, you
Victoria,
can go.
you should only have 1 cup.
What?
Okay.
Only have
Okay,
1
Kylie,
cup,
you're good?
Victoria.
Okay, Danny, you're good to go.
Alanis rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, Victoria's rolling her 2.
Michael, I can't see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're
You're
good,
good,
Danny.
Michael. Michael Reilly, you're good.
So just wait here, Kylie, for him to get the cup.
All right, Erik and Jordyn have to start
Okay,
again.
Kylie,
John,
roll.
you can start to roll.
No, I'm not adding it.
Okay.
All
You have
right,
to
Erik,
add
you
a
can
cup.
add your
Damn it.
cup.
You add a cup, Alanis.
Michael, you gotta take your cup.
Jordan, you're good. Go.
Starting over, John at 1.
Alanis,
you
go
can-
for
you're
your
good
3.
to roll.
Yeah, you're good, Kylie.
Alanis
Okay.
rolling for the 3.
Got it. Go, Danny.
Danny,
Gotta
you're good to go?
restart. All right.
Jordyn, you're good.
All right, you're good to roll. Alanis.
Erik, go ahead.
I got a 1, you see?
Yep.
Damn it.
Yep.
Add
I
your
see. You
cup.
can
This is
add
all
your
the way over
cup and
there.
then Victoria can start rolling.
Yep, Alanis,
All
add
right.
your cup. You got the 1.
There you go.
Oh, do I
Victoria, you
add
can start rolling.
No,
too?
Victoria, roll now.
Jordyn, go ahead.
1.
John, good. John, good.
Danny's still rolling.
Michael can start rolling.
Got it.
Victoria, you're
All right,
good. You can add your cup.
Victoria.
Alanis, as soon as she stacks it, there you go. You're good to start rolling.
3, go.
Yeah, you're good,
Yeah,
Danny.
you're good to add your cup.
Danny just got a
Mike-
5.
Michael,
Hold
you're
on.
good.
Danny fell. Danny and Kylie started again.
John, you're good
Okay.
to start rolling. For number 3.
All right, Victoria, you're good to start rolling.
All right,
Yeah, you're good,
Jordyn
Danny.
drops. Erik and Jordyn have to start
I
again.
got a 3.
John, you're good.
Got it.
John just got a
You're
Victoria's
good,
a
Victoria,
four.
to add a cup.
Michael, you have to wait
Michael
until
now.
he stacks.
waiting until John.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
I
good,
got mine.
Kylie.
Alanis,
Michael, you
you
can
can start
start.
rolling.
Okay, go, Danny.
Go ahead, Danny.
All right,
Yep, you're good to add a cup.
You
Alanis.
both fell.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Back at
Erik's
one. John,
good.
Michael.
Jordyn, go ahead.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Oh,
It's okay.
no, that's all the way over there. That's all the way over
Victoria,
there.
you gotta
Hey,
wait.
you're good,
until
You're
Kylie?
the
good.
cup. Okay.
Once she's set, Victoria,
Yeah.
you can go for your 6.
All right, Eric,
good,
Go,
you're good.
Victoria, you're 6. Victoria and Alanis on their last one.
Got it.
Yeah, you're good, Kylie.
All right, Eric, set.
John,
Jordyn, you're good to go.
John, you're good.
Danny, you can go.
Jordyn has her
Michael,
4.
Michael, you can start rolling.
Hold on, Eric.
Yeah,
Wait
you're
till
good, Danny.
she.
You're good, Danny.
Eric, wait. Wait till she gets her cup ready. All right, Eric, you can start rolling.
Wait, is it my
Eric's
turn?
rolling for a 5. He gets a 5, and he drops just like that.
Danny,
We're starting
restart.
over.
Restart, Danny.
Victoria's still looking for that 6.
I got it.
6. Add
You're
your
good,
last
Victoria.
cup.
Eric
Add
gets
your-
a
Victoria
1.
adding her last cup.
Slow.
All right, Jordyn, you can
1,
roll.
2, 1.
3.
Victoria,
Michael, you're
Alanis,
good.
Win immunity.
Nice job, everyone.
Go, guys.
Victoria, Alanis, safe from the vote. Everyone else is vulnerable. Begin to scramble.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised that Erik wanted to be my partner. We haven't really worked much together recently, but at the beginning of the game, we had good vibes about each other and we wanted to work together. Then we got separated. So we haven't talked much and we haven't really honestly talked much game at all. But I think that kind of just showed that he still is at least maybe trusting me or like is enough that he wanted to be my partner, because I kind of just asked, who wants to be my partner? And Erik was like, I'll be your partner. So that's something I want to talk to him more, see maybe he is looking out for me in sense that I don't really know about, but need to talk more game with him for sure.
It was good. It was fun. I saw that in another shorty, and it was hoping to get to try my hand at it, but didn't do so good a job. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but it was a good challenge.
Good job.
Job.
Did you vote Robbie last one? Robbie? Okay. I have no idea who else voted for him, who flipped.
You voted for Robbie? What do you mean?
Yeah. I have no idea who else voted for him.
I don't know.
Who are you thinking? Anyone in particular?
I have no idea. I'm still coming down from that high of winning.
So excited.
I have no idea. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have any problems with anybody left.
Yeah, me either.
What about you? Like, is your gut pulling you one way?
No, I mean, I like Jordyn. I like you. I haven't talked to Kylie last round, but I mean, as far as I know, I'm good with her still. So the few girls I know that I'm cool with. Yeah, honestly, I'm not opposed to anyone. Honestly, I think, I've talked to Jordyn, I've talked to Victoria. I think I'm still good with Kylie. As far as the guys go, I'm not too close with any of them. So I'm just going based off of what the girls are saying right now, and it's looking like Jon, which I'm not mad about because Jon is really friendly. He can talk a good game. I think he's gotten along with everyone. He hasn't had any problems with anyone. So I have no problem voting him out tonight. I think I wouldn't want to sit with him in the end. So I have no objections to him.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I have to, where you're thinking, because I don't know where numbers are now.
I have no idea. We literally just joined and we're like, we have no problems with anybody. So I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking I know I got votes last tribal. I'm assuming one of them is Alanis and maybe the other one's Jordyn because I didn't talk to them last round.
How many votes did you get? Do you remember?
3. So I got Robbie, Alanis, and Jordyn, I believe.
Got it. Interesting.
Yeah, because I didn't talk to
saying
them.
you, I'm like, why would we vote Michael? Like, I don't.
Thank you.
Yeah, I heard your name at first. I'm like, I feel like that's not a good choice.
I think Robbie and Alanis haven't spoken too much at all. So I think it's just, if it was one of them that threw it out, that's probably why.
The name I've been hearing is Jon, but that's just because people think he has an idol. And I don't know if I think he has an idol. But that's not based off anything. So the name I've been hearing is Jon. I like him. I don't know, but then he could also just be like a good player. Who knows?
Why was he a target? Was it just
Robbie was pushing him.
That's what I figured. So who voted for him? Was it the girls?
I think it was Alanis and Jordyn.
I think it was
Okay.
Okay.
Which
I mean, would y'all want to vote out Jordyn? I don't know. We can't vote out Victoria.
I think I think that's probably personally where I would have least liked it to go. Not as much for Alanis, but I think maybe for Victoria. But at the same time, I think it'll maybe just allow for opportunities that maybe people wouldn't have, been willing to do so early, which is always good. So we'll kind of see how things shake out, but it is what it is.
I know you are close with her, Eric, though.
Yeah,
so
Eric, what do you think?
Oh, we can't vote out Victoria. I mean,
I know. I was thinking Victoria, but then she got immunity.
if that's the name, I
What do you think?
I still haven't spoken with her, so
Okay.
like it wouldn't be terrible of me to do it, I guess.
Great.
Yeah. Is that okay? I mean, do y'all have any other thoughts? I can't think of really anyone else right now.
Alanis is the only person that I have never spoken to. So.
But she has immunity.
Yeah,
she's immune.
Yeah, so maybe next time. But
Yeah.
the other thing is like Michael's been voting with us every time, so I don't
Yes.
Right.
vote him.
I agree.
He was so freaked out last time. He looked so relieved when it wasn't him.
I know. So we need to find him too to make sure that he's okay.
Are we at 8 right now?
We're at 8. We're at final 8.
So they must all be in another room. So
Michael is in tree mail with the 3 of them.
Okay. Ooh,
So
spicy. So we feel good though.
Yeah, we feel good.
I feel good.
The only name I've heard is John, which is, I mean, I'm kind of aligned with him, so it'd be a little bit of an odd choice, but also I think it's one of those things where I feel like him, Kylie, and Danny are probably a 3, and that me and Eric are just the other ones. So it's not a bad idea. I'm assuming the other one is probably either Jordyn or me. Hopefully not me, but I already got 3 more votes. Not the first time I've gotten a vote.
What did you vote for Michael or did you vote for Robbie?
Michael, I didn't. Did you vote for Robbie? And
Yeah, I did.
think we all voted for Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
I wasn't in that.
Yeah.
We never saw you. I never got to
saw
talk to you at all.
In the room with Robbie.
Yeah, I know. We thought about trying to get you, but like I don't know how to do that. Like I literally don't know.
Too, and I was like, Kylie's in the room with Michael. So
We need to have like a code word or something.
I think Jordyn and Alanis want to vote for John. I think Michael's kind of just feeling things out. He'll vote wherever the majority is. I think Danny, John, Kylie, and probably Michael and me are going to end up voting Jordyn, but that's what I'm thinking. I still have to try and get some more information.
How's it going? What's going on in there?
I just came back from confessions, so I have no idea.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
What are you hearing? The name, I heard Jordyn, but I could also be convinced to do something else if you had another idea.
I don't love the idea of voting out Jordyn.
Okay, so what are you thinking?
I don't know. I like her, so I don't know. I've heard. I don't know if I've actually heard any other names though. Like, I feel like every chat I've been in was like, oh, nothing. No one yet.
Yeah, that seems to be what happens.
No one, or they're just talking about the idol. Like, no one's making a decision.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's my problem right now.
No, well, why are you thinking Jordyn though? Because
because that's the name I heard. That's the name that was thrown out to me. I'm not pushing that, but the problem is that is the only name I have heard. And so if we don't want it to be Jordyn, we need to come up with somebody else.
Okay.
Is there somebody that you're like, I'm ready for your ass to go?
Not really. I don't have anything against anybody here.
Right. So I don't know what to do in this because I want you to be on board. I feel like we have a good New York thing, and I get that you don't. I'm not shocked that you don't want it to be Jordyn. A lot of the voting block that was put together was my doing on the Ramu swap tribe. I think that was a lot of work that I put in with Michael and with Kylie, and I think I helped gather that group together. And so now and the Sean vote, I feel that I helped orchestrate in a very real way. So I think for these next few votes, as long as this vote is not Danny, Erik, Kylie, or Michael, I don't give a hoot who's gone, who goes, who stays. I don't care, just as long as my block stays alive. And it seems like my block is staying alive. Not a lot of sneakiness. I have known everything in this game, so I feel pretty good.
The only thing, so now Jon just got pulled. All of y'all are thinking that he has an idol, right? Like literally, all of y'all have told me that.
Yeah, I heard that from everyone as well.
Yeah.
He's a good. He's social, so I mean, I don't know. He's super.
It makes sense maybe that it hasn't been played too, because I wouldn't say that out of everybody, Jon was like the most needing to do something like that.
I don't think he's been in danger at all.
Yeah.
So I will say I solved the puzzle and I messaged them the thing and they said it was empty. So that's how I like know somebody has it.
Okay, what did you submit for the thing?
It was I will seek help, play, and this shall save and secure. So I submitted, like, I'm being real honest, I submitted it. I don't have anything. I wish I had something. I wouldn't be, we wouldn't have gone to rocks if I had something. Like, let's just put it that way, which is why I feel secure that, like, none of us had it. Because, like, who goes to rocks with an idol in your pocket? So
yeah,
that's why I, like, am almost certain. And, like, you guys seemed like you were pretty certain that Landon needed to go. So with that being said, none of you would have felt the need to use an idol yet.
No, there's been a couple of names. So originally, me and the people I've been voting with, so like Jon, Danny, Erik, we talked about getting Jordyn out, but then we all kind of got into this. I guess it was like we were all in the same breakout room except for the people that were in their confessionals, and we were talking about idols and talking about how a lot of people think that Jon has an idol. And I've worked with Jon pretty much from the beginning and he has not said anything about it. And so part of me is like, I definitely don't want to get duped if he has one at some point. So it would be nice to get it out or at least flush it. But also part of me is like, I don't know that I think that he actually has one. So it's like weighing that. So I think those are the two names, but how we'll go about it, I have no idea.
Hi, Danny.
What's up, guys?
Victoria and I were just talking about Jordyn.
I think that's who we were talking about before.
Yes,
I was pulled.
Yes, what's going on in there in the shelter right now?
I think it's a lot of talking around Jordyn while she's in there.
Yeah.
So.
Why are people thinking Jordyn though? I'm not like, I just want to know why, like, or is it because she's convinced, like she's kind of starting some rumors?
I don't think she's like putting herself out in any particular way. I just think it's like there's only so many names left. I don't know.
I would love to get out Jon. I think he's a huge social threat, but that's the issue, is because he's such a big social threat. Everyone trusts him, but I do think he has the immunity idol. And Lauren called me out at Tribal and like, who do you think has it? Well, I didn't want to out him because he was supposed to originally vote with us and didn't do that either. So now I guess I have more ammunition. But I think Jon seems like he's a big threat.
Okay, I think that Danny's really close with Jon, so he doesn't want to say.
I agree. And I was like, you know what? I don't care at this point if he does. I'm kind of doing the runaround, like I'm playing a scared game. Like Jon and I don't talk games, so like I'll put his name out.
That makes me nervous because then who are they thinking?
I genuinely think it might be me, but I hope not too. I don't want to go, but I think I've been stirring some things, so. I just think Jon's a threat, and I'm down to vote for him if we can get the numbers. And even if he does end up playing the idol and whoever they vote for goes, then that's so be it. There's no idol. And I feel like it might be me because I am the one that's throwing out his name a lot and just did it to Danny. So
yeah, I wonder if he just ran straight there and said that.
That's what I'd like to know. I am down to do Jon. I think Danny just kind of ran and told Jon that I was kind of bringing up his name. But like I said, I'm okay like with that because I'm not necessarily I don't want to play a scared game. And like I do think he's one of the biggest threats in the game. So like let's get on a threat because it seems like he is good friends with a lot of the people and like all that. So
hello. What's going on in here?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Hi. Okay, what are we doing?
Are we like, are we okay with the John thing, or are we not okay with the John
I
thing?
personally would rather still vote for Jordyn.
You think so?
Well, because the only thing is, like, if John has an idol and he plays it or he doesn't play it, like, there will still be a split either way. Like, we don't have to be unanimous in all these votes.
I think it's going to be Jordyn. That could change while I'm out of the room, but my sense is that it's going to be Jordyn. I'm going to let Kylie decide that it could be Jordyn. I kind of wanted it to be Jordyn too, but if I'm being real, I didn't do much work to make that happen this time. Me and Kylie were in simpatico. So, is there something that you want to do?
I don't know like Danny or Kylie super well, and that's just me not knowing them very well almost. Right. But I feel like you're working fairly closely with like Danny and Kylie because you guys are the three that I was never on a tribe with.
Right. We were on an original tribe, then a swap tribe together.
So like that's where my head would go to, but also
right.
Like that's just because I don't know them, where it's like yours is probably going towards me because same situation. You don't have
I've heard your name just as like people are like, oh, I haven't talked to her that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but I am interested in working with you if you have ideas, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm down for things.
I mean, what do y'all think? Like, would you rather just vote out John?
I mean, I'm whatever you guys think. We just need, do we have the numbers? Who else is voting?
I haven't talked to Michael at all.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'm a little nervous to we've been like going a lot back on voting out our own, and
I know, I'm okay. Yeah, okay. I agree. Like, I feel like safer. The thing is, like, we know John will be with us right now. And like, yes, he may have an idol, but also he may not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is also,
and I'd be worried to just get him out.
And I think there might be enough suspect around his name that he might even consider playing it, and then maybe we just
which would be
somewhere else.
Ideal. Yeah.
But I think we all are in agreement and acknowledge that he is threatening.
Yes. Yeah. Like, I say maybe when we get down to like this, like maybe he's the first to go.
Right.
But
so
like
this score right here.
Yeah, I think he has lots of friends. He's well spoken. I love him.
He's very vocal. I think he's dangerous, but if you want to go out, if you want to do Jordyn, just let me know. I'm down for whatever one.
My thing is we can get Jordyn out now and get John out after.
Okay.
But unless he uses an idol in a time when we're gonna get, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, he definitely might.
Do some type of small split, like just in case.
Do we know where the idol is?
1 minute warning. So I want to let you know.
You think I have it?
Yeah.
I do not have it. God, I wish I had it. I am terrible at like riddles and puzzles and clues.
I'm gonna hop over to the other room really fast before we have to move.
Yeah.
Just want to let you guys know before I just leave you.
Right.
Okay.
So who? I know that there's two names being thrown around, but
the Jays.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're literally in a room together right now.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna hop over really fast.
Saying to each other.
So
I mean,
Jordyn first, right?
As I was leaving, Jordyn was like, I think you have the idol to John. I'm like, I gotta go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I think we definitely should do Jordyn then, because she just put that out there. If he did have it, then John will play it tonight because she just told him that.
Right.
As long as John doesn't know and then do something crazy like play it.
He says, I don't have it. I wish I had it. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
So who knows if that's true or not? But
do you have it?
I don't. I swear to God, I don't. And like, I got the message. I solved it. I got the message that said, "I'm sorry, nothing is here." And from what I've heard, like 3 or 4 people have gotten that. And so the process of elimination leads me to you.
I didn't bring my card over to my new space. I wrote the numbers, and I was like, maybe it's the letters in the alphabet. And so I wrote like what letter of the alphabet it corresponded to. I never even put in a guess. I'm terrible at riddles and clues and shit.
Okay.
I know you feel like I'm protesting too much.
No,
but-
hey, you seem just you're very animated, so I don't know if you're protesting.
Yeah, that's just the theater in me.
Love it.
I mean, I was a theater kid, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Where's your vote going, John?
You didn't give me a name.
I don't think you'd vote where I said now at this point anyway.
Jordyn, if you have an idol, you should play it.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. Unfortunately, I do not.
Okay.
I appreciate you letting me know that. Because...
But that is, it's like, I think you're great. I can't, it's the tide. You know what I mean?
John, I got it. I've had to make decisions I didn't want to do too. So
yeah. So, but I know you're saying you don't have it. If you have it,
promising you,
play it.
The Gombe, another tribal council. Here we are. Threw a little bit of a twist at you with that unity challenge. 2 people come into this vote safe. Alanis and Victoria. Safe from the vote. How does it feel?
Feels good.
Yeah, that's all I get. Come on, people, wake up. I just get it. That's good. I need more.
Feels good.
I mean, it feels great to like not have my name be thrown around, you know? Yeah. Like I know for sure it's not gonna be me, so that's nice.
Yep. Ditto.
I get a ditto, I guess I'll take it, maybe. All right, let's talk about that last tribal council, because clearly a couple people's names got written down and clearly not everyone was on the same page. So Jordyn, how do you feel coming into this vote knowing what happened at the previous tribal council?
I don't feel secure, but at the same time, I think it's gotten more fluid as far as voting blocks have gone. I think people are more open to having conversations and to listening to sides and understanding maybe where someone like me could be an asset to their game and take out bigger targets. So it's starting to show that there are voting blocks, maybe more so than just alliances.
So you mentioned not feeling secure. Why do you feel that way?
Oh, if you feel secure in this game, you're doing it wrong. But I've been throwing some names out there and I'm not gonna play a scared game. So you know what? I get it. It might bite me in the butt sometime, but I'm fighting for my life every time at this point. So.
Erik, Jordyn's saying that she's not afraid to throw other people's names out and that she's not gonna play a scared game. Do you think there are any people left in this game that are playing a scared game?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm terrified. Does that mean that my game is scared? It's possible, yeah. I guess the way I see the phrase scared game is like just going with the numbers at all costs and not really switching things up. So I'm sure that there are some people, if that's how you define scared game, that are playing a scared game.
Michael, you got some votes at the previous tribal council. So obviously your name had to be floating around, otherwise they wouldn't have written your name down. So what do you think factored into your name coming up on the parchment?
I mean, I think it's just, I didn't know like Robbie or like Alanis really before this. So like we only met at Merge, and even then I didn't get to have that many conversations with them. So I think it's just like anyone that got looped into that. And I feel like a lot of votes, it's just like, who did I hear last? Because it's so fast. So that's probably just what it was. And I mean, it happens. Not even the first tribal I got a vote, like with the second one. So it's whatever. It happens.
Danny, do you think anyone's running the show currently in this game?
I think so. You know, there isn't ever really like one person taking charge and like defining names. It kind of like everything more or less comes to some sort of consensus. So I wouldn't say particularly.
Kylie, we all know that timing is everything in these games. So when is the good time to make a move that's beneficial for yourself, because you have to look at the end of the day, the point of this game is to get to the end and be able to sell yourself to the jury on why you deserve to win. If you don't make any moves in the game, you might not win.
Right. Yeah, that's the hardest part. And I think what we talked about last tribal as well was what you define as a threat. Because when you think about making moves, typically that means making moves against people that you think are threats. So there's just a lot of variables. I think you don't want to wait too long or you're not going to have anything to sell to the jury at the end, but you also have to have that timing that's just right, because if you move too fast, you're probably going to be next to go.
John, does fatigue play a little bit of a factor? I mean, I got to be honest, it's been a long day so far. You really haven't gotten any breaks, if at all, because we're not that nice. So how do you feel navigating through the rest of this game if you survive this vote?
Are we talking about my energy or the group's energy?
I'm talking about the group's energy. I'm not talking about your energy.
I think I think this group is ready to play. I think this group is here to play. We've made it this far. We've been playing now for a while, and I can't see anybody in this group just laying down going, oh, I'm tired, I'm done, it's been long enough. I don't see that out of anybody in this group.
Victoria, do you think anyone has any concrete endgame plans?
Possibly. I'm not sure, but I'd be surprised if not one person has an endgame plan.
Who feels confident going into this vote? Okay, so only one of the people that has immunity raised their hand. So, Alanis, do you think I'm just gonna strip immunity away from you and be like, no, all of it goes to Victoria and now you're vulnerable?
All right, now you guys have to battle for the real immunity. Go.
That would be wild.
I mean, I'm confident that I'm safe, but I'm not confident in my vote is gonna go the way that I think, because I think it's just so crazy right now. So I know I'm safe, but I hope that my vote is going with the majority.
I have one more question, and that is for Michael. Michael, do you think this vote is going to be straightforward, or do you think people are going in various different directions?
I think it's gonna be various different directions. Well, I think everyone has their own idea of where they want to go from here, and as a result, I think people are gonna just make the moves that they want to now. I don't see anyone just being like, well, this is a safe bet, I won't go home with this. So that's where I think everyone is gonna be at.
All right. With that, it is time to vote.
I'm going John. I think he's a huge social threat, and I think everyone seems to like him. I also think he's very much kind of controlling this game, and he might know Victoria. I don't know.
Tried for a really long time to get a Final Four thing going with this person, but the breakout rooms just didn't work out. So, sorry, Jordyn.
You gotta make moves to stay in this game. Sorry you didn't.
I don't know if this will surprise people that I'm doing this vote, but I think it'll be fun, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm voting for John.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and wants to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final, and the person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. Jordyn. John. John. Jordyn. That's 2 votes John, 2 votes Jordyn. 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 The third member of our jury, Jordyn.
Oh, I know everyone's just tired of the lag. It's That I do, and I'm voting for one to win. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It's been a very draining day emotionally. I didn't realize I would get so emotionally invested in every vote, but it is very draining. I think I just didn't have a solid alliance at the end of the day. I think that I wish I did. I wish I would have gotten closer with Erik or with, I thought Victoria and I were close, but I see her and Jon have a weird connection that I think maybe they've known each other beforehand. And I'm still convinced Jon has the opinion. But I will say, I think Jon's playing a great game, and I think they all need to watch out for him because he even warned me that I was going to get voted out, which I think is just good jury management even, because I'm way more likely to vote for him because he at least gave me a heads up rather than me just sit there and be blindsided. But also, yeah, I guess Alanis, I want her to do really well. I think she might have been the one other person that actually voted for Jon, or if she had to switch, I get it. I had to do it before too. I think I just got a little too outspoken and was a little too sloppy about who I was talking about voting out Jon in front of. I think Danny was not smart, but I had to fight for my life. I think I knew this time was coming shortly, and unfortunately it happened now, but it was fun. I had a good time.